Was his ship named Enterprise before? Because that seems weird. I don't know. I know he had an airship before. No. Let's go talk to this fool and see if we can find it. Find your airship, Cid. Hey, where's the airship? Is there aught I can assist you with, miss? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? Aye, I needn't refer to the records. I know the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Coerthas. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with a Vortifor at Fort Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Yeah, well, your business is not that. So... I know, right? Star Trek. Okay. I couldn't remember that part. About 20 minutes left before I head out, guys. Oh, what level is Fate? It's way too low. Get out of here. I'm not getting much XP for these story quests, man. Oh, I'm passing where I need to go. The big old check mark that I was like staring at apparently didn't tip me off. Serpent Command, you've come in search of Vortiford? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years. Since before the great snows came to Coerthas, what exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Alright, cool. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartneau, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I can only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Coerthas. The astrologians of the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalaman descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you. Should you prove yourself useful, consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. They wouldn't accept aid freely offered is probably what he said. Oh my gosh, are my neighbors actually walking their dog? That's a first. God, they never walk their dog. Thank you for the follow, Fred87PR. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I do. So... where are the adjoining area doodles? Because, oh, here we go. Okay, so... aha! Just this way. Perfect. Wonderful. Wonderful. The place I almost accidentally went a minute ago. Really? Get to play in the snow? Oh, yes. Corthan Central Highlands. So excited. Snow! No footprints? Okay, good. There they are. Little chocobo footprints. Alright. Where is there a... okay, it's way up there. Alright, I'll work on the quest first. And then I'll go get attuned. Before I leave again. My mosquito bites are driving me crazy. It's weird because I've had them since Saturday. It's weird. Hello, Ludoval. Ludovoy. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd. If we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium, do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Well, I'm not a stranger. I'm famous, bitch. Hello and have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. Where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I've use for you after all. If you wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. I don't know where that voice came from for him. I just decided that he was like a really lazy talker. You guys trying to get me to fall off a ledge? Or helping me not to? How do I... Ooh, look! Something for the hunting log! I might as well, right? I mean, I'll just do it as they aggro me and I have to fight them. Yep, like right now. Oops. Oh, I need my pet. Oh, I have my pet. He's right there. Stop summoning. Wow, he's a badass. You're a freaking proper badass. Just solo that dude over there. It's cool. I got this one. He's gonna die. No, he's not. He's a badass. Fiery pet. Yeah. Super stoked that I chose this class. I get a fiery pet. The land of snow and arrogant elves. So I picked a good voice for him then. He sounded rather... Hi. You're helpless, apparently. And I shall defeat your foes. Because I'm... Dude, I've gotta have... Shadow, you know I hate it when you hit my chair. I've gotta have, whatever that ability is. My pet almost died, but he totally soloed a fool. I feel like... Bane! God, there it is! I don't like having anything important on 7 because my 7 key on my mouse doesn't work. I don't remember where Bane is in my other classes. Despicable dragon-loving bastards! Pfft. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Farewell, thee well, friend. Well, you're friggin' welcome. No problem. Really. He just walked by my chair. Hey, Shadow, come here. Hey, Shadow, come here. He's wagging his tail, looking out the window at Luda now. I'll only be streaming a few more minutes, and I'll play with him or let him out or something. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We are a proud people. Behold to tradition. But that does not mean we are without humility. Yes, sure. Yeah. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmil. Okay. Bye! Am I going the right way? Yep. Nope. Yep. This is a cool little town. I like it. This way. Observatoriums. Let me in, bitch. Don't give me more tasks. Ah, the lady come to in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovoy be thinking? It is true. We maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Bordelmort up above. Cool. You're a bitch anyways. Only because I made her sound like one. I like my mouse a lot. Minus the 7 key going out within a couple years. Randomly. I don't even use it that much. I could probably mess with the drivers some more. I did try uninstalling and reinstalling, but it doesn't seem to have worked. This is really far. I could have sprinted. Alright, cool. Voldemort! I feel like that's his voice. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halland's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Oh, you will, bitch. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamore. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I didn't realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillem, you honor us with your presence, sir. The lady was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durander's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Corthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us in an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, a little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. Oh man, he looks like, dude from Big Bang Theory, you know. Whatever. The snows come quickly in Corthus. One moment you may feel as though you have firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your own knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. If it would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling, do not give in to the temptation and deviate from your course. So much talking is happening. I was not aware you aided House Durander in that fashion. Thank you, madam. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Well, aren't you a proper asshole?